And now for a few words from Mr. WAW, Chris Shady.
This is what makes me. This is what I am. Feel me? You can hate me now. QB, but I won't stop now. Real niggas, I can't stop now. Brave hearts, you can hate me now. Come on. But I won't stop now. Cause I can't stop now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
The man's name is Chris Shady. He is Mr. WAW, a 5-time WAW champion, Mr. Legacy, Mr. Hall of Fame. He's done it all here in WAW. And he's about to say it all.
How's everybody doing tonight? I don't care how you do it tonight. Shut up. I came out here just to put myself over just a little bit more. Not that I need it, but hey, doesn't hurt, does it? No. Thank you, Chad Epic.
I understand.
I am climbing to the top of that ladder, and I will get that Doomsday flag. I'm going to the top, and there's nobody that can stop me. Oh, shut up, come on. Low-class audience, that's what you are. The only person that's giving me a problem was Johnny Psycho. But I took care, oh, shut up, yeah. Oh, Johnny Psycho. Yeah, where's Johnny Psycho this week? He's out there nursing his injuries. Wishing that he wouldn't make it to Doomsday, because he's not. He goes on the list of the other people, courtesy of Chris Shady, that took him out. People like Danny Shadow. Where's Danny Shadow, huh? Knocked him upside the head too many times. And then what about that little flake? What's his name? Scotty Nova? Scotty Nova hit him so hard, he can't even bend over for his boyfriend. Put some clothes on that thing. That is freaking disgusting. Oh my God. Oh. Oh God. What do you guys think about the outfit? Hey, it's okay, come on. Get in the ring. Oh my God. Come on. Did you just come from Red Guy's house or something? Come on. No. Stop it.
Wait.
Did you? Stop it. Stop it. No. No. What am I taking off? Hey, I hardly have anything on. What would I be taking off? Oh my God. I need to put my glasses on for this. Are you the reason why Sky Nova's butt hurts so much? Hey guys, we're going back on Manchester Public Access. I can't do it. It's not PG. I'm sorry. That outfit is not PG. Abdullah knows what I'm talking about. You go, guy. All right, hey, Chris Shady! Oh my God. I know Johnny Psycho does not need me to stick up for him because he's got a big mouth. Trust me, he has a big mouth. Yeah, you know from experience, if you know what I mean. But I did not hear you talking about my boy, Scotty Nova, did you? Scotty Nova, your haircut's better than his sunglasses. They are so not. You don't even cheer for that. Scotty Nova has every right to be whatever he wants to be, just like everybody else does. I'm here to stand up for people that you like to bully. So how about this? We only feuded for 12 years. So on the last aftermath of the year, how about one more time, freaking Flax, Chris Shady, and trust me when I tell you, no holds barred. Keep it in your pants, Flax. What What is this? Is Mo Vaughn coming to the ring? Hey, is this the Gentle Breeze? What's going on? I smell a Gentle Breeze. It smells like it came from you. Maybe later.
Why are you allowing this man half-dressed in your ring?
Entering the arena, Mo Vaughn!
Hey. Red guy, sexy. Red guy, sexy. God, stop cheering that. Red guy, did you get that at my yard sale? Yeah, this is my mic. Have Chris Shady give you his mic. You're the president.
Come on, it's not the first thing you're gonna give him. It's not the last either.
But I like this mic. I like this. That's not fair. Right.
Now, as much as I'd love to see.
Hey, give Red Guy some respect. Chris Shady, stop flirting with the audience.
I'm sorry, I'm over here talking to these little children. This little kid that had Goya beans for Thanksgiving. Did you eat more than one beans, or did you give it to your whole family?
I'm trying to talk here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can I have your undivided attention?
Want to be Chris Shady?
Now, as much as I'd love to see. See? Freakin' Flax versus Chris Shady, one-on-one. On Aftermath, one more time.
I am not going to wrestle him dressed like that. That is not appropriate.
I already have plans for the two of you tonight.
Whoa! Whoa! What do you mean by plans? I don't swing that way. Come on. Come on.
Tonight in this ring.
No offense, Sky Nova.
Tonight in this ring, we'll see an 8-man elimination tag team match.
I love it. All right. All right. Who am I teaming up with?
On one side will be Chris Shady.
Thank you.
Derek Conway. Evil E. And Morgan Kennedy Kilmarnock.
Who?
Against Freakin' Flax. And I have no idea. The reason being is because I'm going to let Flax choose his 3 partners.
I don't respect. I don't respect.
All right, Red Guy, you just made a killer main event with a great bad guy, another great bad guy, a third great bad guy, and even a fourth great bad guy, and me, the good guy, and nobody is my partner? Red Guy, how many people are in the back that I could choose? Nachos Belgrande?
You can choose anybody you want.
What about Ecuador?
You can choose Ecuador.
What about Humongous?
You can choose Humongous.
What about Scotty Nova?
You can choose Scotty Nova.
All right, hang on. Let me just get this straight. And I do mean straight. I get to choose any partner I want?
You can choose any 3 partners
Anybody?
you want tonight, Flax.
Red Guy? Will you?
No.
Be my partner?
No.
Why not?
Really?
What's going on?
Get up, Flex.
Freaking Flex just ate a little soul food from Chris Shady. The president doesn't want to touch him because he's all oiled up. The president.
Come on, Flex, get up.
That's not right.
Flex, you're all right.
I'm not sure if Flax was proposing to Red Guy or offering him to be his partner tonight. You have no control over these shows. You suck as president. You suck. Just letting you know that. And you can't fire me because I got an ironclad contract. My buddy's on the board of directors.
Anyway, now that we have an 8-man match in the books for tonight, also tonight, we will see the first ever baby shower in WAW history. Also, your main event tonight will be a 4-person sudden death match featuring Pyro, Falcon, Bianca Wild, and Stitches. Now, on the topic of Stitches and Michael James, there's something I need to address. Over the last few weeks, Stitches and Michael James have constantly been running out and interfering and attacking each other from behind. And I'm not going to let it happen anymore. So tonight, I'm putting a ban on any physicality between the two of them. If they get physical tonight at all, I will be suspending them both indefinitely. But don't worry, because they'll have plenty of chances to get their hands on each other next week at Doomsday, when they face each other in a chain match. Also at Doomsday next week, your main event will be Pyro defending his WAW Championship against the Hellbound Champion, Falcon. We will see Puma and Andreas Reyes defend their team championships against the Kings of Violence. We'll see Delilah Hayden defend her Pure Wrestling Championship against her sister Trixie and Bianca Wild. Next week at Doomsday, we'll see the Doomsday Championship ladder match to determine a new #1 contender for the WAW Championship. As you just heard, we'll be seeing Buck DeRoss versus Troy Garbo in a chicken head on a pole match. We'll be seeing Riddles against Hawk in a Bring the Hardcore match. And lastly, at Doomsday next week, we will be seeing the undefeated team of Steve-Olution take on the newest team in WAW, Wolf and Eric Thorne, Destructive Nature.
There'll be 2 single matches between members of Steve-Olution and the new team, Wolf and Eric Thorne of Destructive Nature.
Just like this.
The angry homeless warrior has found a new ticket, meal ticket, in Mr. Thorne. As long as Mr. Thorne keeps the money in, I have a feeling that Wolf is standing by his side doing his bidding. I called him a few weeks ago. The intellectual, the articulate architect of WAW, and he proves it once again by hiring Wolf as his muscle.
Match 1 will be Stephen Gamble from Atlantic City by way of Lowell, Massachusetts versus Wolf from San Diego, California.
Sucks. 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 Just saying. These two men, the Lowell City Connectors, Broad and Gamble, taking on the big man Wolf and Thorne, the man who brought Wolf off the streets into his lavish home. Wolf, you need to understand, as a former Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine. Semper Fi. After he got out, he didn't really like civilian life too much. He didn't adapt too well. His anger issues got the better of him. And up and down. If Mr. Broad hasn't noticed, his partner Gamble is getting tossed around like a little girl. Broad's partner's a little girl right now wearing pink. And tossed around by the big, angry, homeless warrior. You think with the money that Thorne... Oh, wow, European. Goes right after the legs. That's smart by Gamble. No. Not really. The articulate architect on the outside, the mastermind. Wow. Bringing the big man off his feet. That doesn't happen. Well, there you see, that's some catch can wrestling right there. A little background history for Mr. Gamble. 1996 Olympic trials. He made it all the way until a very young upstart by the name of Mr. Angle knocked him out of the Olympic, and his Olympic dreams, hopefuls, were knocked out. Unfortunately, that was a long time ago, and a lot more weight and a lot less hair later. He's here in WAW. He was 16 when he went to the Olympic trials. 1, 2. And the big man Wolf picks him up and slams his head back down. Yeah, cheer him. That's really working for him. Let's see how well that worked for him. Oh, wait, nope. Mr. Gamble's still on his knees. The angry, homeless warrior, the new muscle for Mr. Thorne, well, just got outsmarted and just walked into a brick wall. If you run into a freight train going down the tracks, you will not win. If you drop kick a freight train going down the tracks, you will not win. Yeah, the cross-bodying a freight train won't work either. Think about this. He wins this match. That's a meal ticket. He's not just fighting to hurt you. He's fighting for food. He's fighting for shelter. He's fighting for his little dog, Pablo. That's right. Angry homeless warrior has a little dog named Pablo. 1, 2. It's his only true companion in life. It's a Chihuahua. I hate Chihuahuas. Biting my ankles, undressing me. It's a story for another time. Fact is, we got Gamble and we got Wolf in the ring. The next match you're going to see, oh, wow, Steve with a giant elbow. You're going to see Mr. Thorne versus Mrs. Broad. No, you can't tag your partner in. Wait a minute. Steve Aleutian trips him up. Wow, snapmares him, takes his own momentum. Non-stop, no wasted movement. Gamble going up to the second rope. Drops down the big fist. 1, 2. Takes a lot more than that to keep down a Marine. Semper Fi, never die, huh? Might have been a lifetime away for Wolf, but he still remembers the creed. He still remembers the code, the never quit attitude. And as anything, just like working with Mr. Thorne, it's a job. You get a paycheck for it. Up on the shoulders. Gamble works out of it. Off the ropes. Jesus Christ. He gets crucified right there with the clothesline. Wolf, full head of steam. Why would you let this man go in? Nothing can stop force when it's in motion. Oh my God, big spine buster out of nowhere. And Mr. Thorne's on the apron. And Broad, what was that about? Broad had no right, 1, 2, getting involved. That was just unfair and unsportsmanlike. That is rude, sir. You should feel bad. But I think it was just enough of an assist. The Big Wolf, the Freight Train, the Hobo Boxcar Warrior, Bill. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Your winner, Wolf.
That wasn't pretty. That was a freight train wreck right there. That was super to the 8th power, I'll tell you that much. Well, the Homeless Warrior definitely earned his meal ticket tonight. And now we got match number 2.
Match 2. In this corner from Lowell, Massachusetts, we have Eric Thorne. And in this corner from Lowell, Massachusetts, Stephen Broad.
Why are we letting all these people from Lowell in here? It seems like a mistake. I mean, the only thing worse is juggalos. Lowell people and juggalos. They're on the same exact train in my mind. The only difference is Thorne actually has a mind between his ears. Mr. Thorne, the architect behind Destructive Nature, giving Wolf a home, some food for his big belly, and a warm bed to sleep on, all in exchange for doing his dirty work. Smart man. So far, it's worked out well, a good investment. Thorne right into the wrist lock. Belly to back tie, right into the wrist lock. Thorne controlling the smaller of the two Steves. Mr. Broad wearing the purple. He got picked on a lot in school. It's okay though, his mommy brought him Tang. Long history between the Steves and their former WAW champion Johnny Psycho and Christian Sane, all buddies. Thing about Mr. Thorne is they weren't really close friends. Thorne looked down on all 4 of them. They were hombres. Thorne was kind of a was a lone wolf, if you would. Never really ran in packs. Oh, wow, has it locked in still. Fighting back and forth. Remember tonight, we still got a baby shower. Really? I still say Pete's the daddy. Huge 8-person tag match. I don't even know who's on freaking Flax's team. What else do we got tonight? We got KOV, all of them with Trixie versus the franchise players and Delilah Hayden. And of course, your main event, Falcon, Stitches, Bianca Wild, and of course the WAW champion Pyro with the lovely and bootylicious Moody Star. Next week, of course, we are 1 week away from Doomsday as Thorne drives his knees in the back of Mr. Broad. That was a horrible pun. Horrible pun. Leave that to me. You lost. I don't know why that guy with the mutton chops is even talking. Wow. Has the hammerlock in, but throws him through, but he's on his feet. The problem is he's in no man's land. Oh, Broad, of course, saying that, that Thorne's going to meet up with his shiny new boots. He's going to break him in on his face. That's not working out too well for him. Wolf on the outside being a cheerleader. Biggest cheerleader I've ever seen. Bring it on. Big suplex. Broad goes down, but Thorne is controlling this. 1, 2. Now try playing chess with Thorne. He lost, of course, because it's me, but he was one hell of a challenge. Steve Aleutian, these fans are strongly behind him, but Well, the fact is, Broad, big leg drop. Gonna pin 1, 2, kick. Wow. What a kick out by Thorne. Broad's a little surprised by that one. Maybe Thorne's pushing some weight with Wolf. Maybe he's doing the old boxcar shuffle. Like I said, Wolf might look like a big man, but he's a former Marine. He's broad in shoulder. Oh, not broad in the ring in the purple. When he might be showing some strength training to Mr. Thorne. He has the hair while he's in the wrist lock. Pushing him to the corner, using his strength. The Steves need to use their speed if they're going to want to beat this team. So far, it's not working up for him. Oh! 1, 2. Wow. Well, like I said, usually all it takes is one little prick and this is over. That was one big prick right there. Thorne and Broad in the inside, still fighting back and forth. Big shoulder block. Up and over goes Thorne. Broad's back on his feet. He goes up and over, trips over his head, but turns right around into a Frankensteiner. We got a pin. 1, 2. Referee a little slow on that one. 1, 2. Roll through, kick out. Picks him up. 1. No, only a 1. And just beating the holy hell out of Broad. You know, I heard a rumor that's not the first time that Thorne beat the hell out of a Broad. He has a temper. He did some time. She said it wasn't about him. Called him the Minuteman. And ended poorly. Broad turns around into a boot to the mush. That's what you get for showboating. He might be new in WAW, but he's prison tough. Whoa, tries to go for the wheelbarrow, reverses into a bulldog. Broad is down. Gamble is down. Gamble's crying over there. And Wolf is laughing at him. Shave those mutton chops, you hippie. Wait a minute. Cannonball run. Cannonball run. That might be what he needs. That could be it. Trying to roll him over. What's he doing? He's trying too much. Is he going up top? The referee checking on Thorne. And Wolf, he dropped a contact. He thought he saw an ear of corn. He thought those black ropes were licorice. He's hungry. Leave him alone. Steve-Olution getting superplexed. Well, that's going to be it. 1, 2, 3, and that is
your winner, Eric Thorne.
1-2 combo for destructive nature, putting away the undefeated team, Steve-Olution. They're still undefeated as a team, but not in singles competition. The articulate architect and the angry homeless warrior picking up huge wins 1 week away for Doomsday. Not superhuman. I'm not superhuman. Someone save me from the haze. Just to know. Well, if you're watching on channel 23, stay tuned. Like I said, you got nothing better to do with your Friday night. You're home watching public access. True story, bro. If you're on the interwebs, click the next link and come on back. We still got a packed show for you, so click the next link and come on back. I'll be here waiting, if you know what I mean.